It is 3 in the morning and you are doing mental math about your investment account. You have been saving consistently, you have been investing every month, but here's the thing that keeps you awake. You cannot tell if any of this is actually working. Your portfolio grows, but it still feels theoretical, like numbers on a screen that do not connect to real life. But there is a financial threshold that changes everything. The $250,000 rule. This is the point where your investments start generating enough passive income to feel real. Around $20,000 per year at 8% returns, when compound interest shifts from theoretical to tangible, when your money starts working as hard as you do. I am going to show you why $250,000 matters more than any other milestone and exactly how to get there. My name is Ivan, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, compound interest, and why some people seem to effortlessly build wealth while others stay stuck in the same financial patterns for decades. If you are someone who wants to understand the real mechanics behind wealth building instead of just hoping things will magically improve, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if it ends up helping you see money differently. Think about wealth milestones like benchmarks in fitness. Your first pull-up matters because it proves you can do it, but 10 pull-ups is where functional strength actually begins. Most people focus on the first $100,000 because that is the hardest milestone, but $250,000 is where everything accelerates exponentially. Here's what actually happens to most people building wealth. They hit $50,000 and feel encouraged. They reach $100,000 and feel like they're making real progress. Then they get stuck in the gap between $100,000 and $250,000. Progress feels slow. The excitement fades. Many people quit right here. They inflate their lifestyle. They stop contributing as aggressively. But the people who push through discover something remarkable. The journey from $250,000 to $500,000 happens faster than 0 to $250,000. The $250,000 rule is the gateway to exponential wealth. The $250,000 rule is simple. Once you have $250,000 invested, you're generating approximately $20,000 per year in returns at 8% average annual growth. That is $1,667 per month. For most people, that is close to covering rent, mortgage, or basic living expenses. Let me show you the progression. At $10,000 invested, you are earning $800 per year. Nice, but insignificant. At $50,000, you are earning $4,000 per year. Helpful, but not life-changing. At $100,000, you are earning $8,000 per year. Starting to matter. But at $250,000, you are earning $20,000 per year, which is enough to reduce work hours, cover major expenses, or accelerate your path to full financial independence. Below $250,000, you are doing all the heavy lifting. Above $250,000, your money starts pulling its weight. At $100,000, compounding becomes emotionally real. At $250,000, compounding becomes financially impactful. $100,000 generating $8,000 per year is encouraging, but you are still dependent on your salary for survival. $250,000 generating $20,000 per year means you could theoretically work part-time, and your investments would cover the income gap. The psychological shift is massive. You are no longer just saving. You are building a parallel income stream that is growing independently of your job. Most people quit before $250,000 because progress feels slow, but those who push through discover that wealth building becomes easier, not harder after this point. How long does it take to reach $250,000? If you invest $500 per month at 8% returns, it takes about 18 years. If you invest $1,000 per month, it takes 11 years. If you invest $1,500 per month, it takes 8.5 years. If you invest $2,000 per month, it takes 7 years. The pattern is clear. Increasing contributions dramatically compresses the timeline. Most people in their 30s earning $60,000 to $100,000 can realistically save $1,000 to $1,500 per month if they live below their means and avoid lifestyle inflation. That means reaching $250,000 by early to mid-40s. If you are aggressive, investing $2,000 to $3,000 per month, you can hit $250,000 in your late 30s. This is not a 30-year goal. It is a 7 to 15-year goal depending on an intensity. Most people never hit $250,000 because they do not prioritize it. They earn more money over time but inflate their lifestyle proportionally. They upgrade cars, they move to bigger apartments, their income grows but their savings rate stays flat. But those who maintain discipline unlock a level of financial freedom most people never experience. Here is what changes once you hit $250,000. First, financial stress decreases dramatically. You know that even if you lost your job, your investments are generating $20,000 per year, which buys you significant runway. Second, you gain optionality. You can take lower paying jobs you actually enjoy. You can reduce hours. You can pursue passion projects because your investments supplement income. Third, compounding becomes visible and motivating. Watching your portfolio generate $20,000 per year without effort makes you want to keep going. Fourth, you start thinking in years to freedom instead of decades. At $250,000, you are halfway to $500,000, which generates $40,000 per year. Fifth, you shift from accumulation mindset to acceleration mindset. You are no longer asking, can I do this? You are asking, how fast can I get to 500,000, then 1 million? Let me show you why the second $250,000 happens faster than the first. Going from zero to $250,000 investing $1,500 per month takes 8.5 years. But going from $250,000 to $500,000 with the same contributions takes only 5.5 years. Why? Because your $250,000 is now generating $20,000 per year, which adds to your $18,000 per year in contributions. That gives you $38,000 per year in total growth. You are now saving $18,000 and earning $20,000. Your investments are contributing more than you are. From $500,000 to $750,000 takes 4 years. From $750,000 to $1 million takes 3 years. The timeline compresses exponentially because compounding dominates contributions. This is why the first $250,000 is the hardest and most important. It is the filter. Here is a concrete comparison. Rich Richard starts investing $1,500 per month at age 25. He lives modestly, avoids lifestyle inflation, stays consistent. By age 33, he hits $250,000. He maintains the same contributions. By age 38, he hits $500,000. By age 44, he hits $1 million. Poor Peter also starts investing $1,500 per month at age 25. But at age 30, when his salary increases, he upgrades his car, moves to a nicer apartment. His contributions drop to $1,000 per month. At age 35, his contributions drop to $500 per month. By age 50, he has $300,000 saved. Not enough to retire comfortably, same starting point, completely different outcomes. The only difference is that Rich Richard maintained discipline through the $250,000 threshold, while poor Peter inflated his lifestyle. Here is what you need to do to reach $250,000. First, calculate how much you need to invest monthly based on your timeline. Use a compound interest calculator and reverse engineer your target. 7 years requires $2,000 per month. 15 years requires $900 per month. Second, automate contributions immediately. Set up automatic transfers so saving happens before spending. Automation removes willpower from the equation. Third, increase contributions annually. Every raise, bonus, or windfall should increase your investment rate. When you get a 10% raise, increase your investment contributions by at least 5%. Fourth, avoid lifestyle inflation ruthlessly. The biggest threat to reaching $250,000 is upgrading your lifestyle as income grows. Fifth, track net worth monthly. Watching progress motivates consistency. This creates positive reinforcement that keeps you going. Sixth, stay invested during downturns. Market crashes are buying opportunities, not selling signals. The people who keep contributing during crashes accelerate wealth building. Seventh, focus on boring index funds, S&P 500, total market funds. Do not chase individual stocks or crypto. Simple, boring investing beats complicated strategies. Eighth, eliminate all high interest debt. Carrying credit card balances at 20% while investing at 8% is financial suicide. Ninth, increase income aggressively. Negotiate raises. Switch jobs every 2 to 3 years if it means significant income increases. The more you earn, the faster you reach $250,000. Let me address the objection. I cannot save $1,000 to $2,000 a month. I have bills, debt, and responsibilities. The median American household earns $75,000 and saves less than $5,000 per year. But there are people earning $50,000 saving $15,000 per year, and people earning $100,000 saving $0. The difference is not income, it is priorities. If you are earning $60,000, $1,000 per month is 20% of gross income. Aggressive but achievable if you live modestly. The reality is most people can reach $250,000 in 10 to 15 years if they prioritize it. It requires living below your means, avoiding debt, resisting lifestyle inflation, increasing income. It is uncomfortable. It means driving a used car, living in a smaller place, cooking at home, but the alternative is working until 70. $250,000 is not financial independence. That typically requires $600,000 to $1.5 million depending on lifestyle, but $250,000 is financial flexibility. You can take a 3 to 6 month sabbatical without income. You can switch careers without panic. You can negotiate harder at work because you are not desperate. You can take calculated risks, start a business. Pursue entrepreneurship because you have a cushion. People without $250,000 are stuck. They take jobs they hate, stay in bad situations, avoid risk because they cannot afford it. People with $250,000 have options, and options compound faster than money. Once you hit $250,000, your strategy shifts. Below $250,000, you are in accumulation mode. Maximize contributions, cut expenses, stay aggressive. Above $250,000, you are in acceleration mode. Maintain contributions, but also protect what you have built. Many people hit $250,000 and think, I have made it. I can relax and spend more. This is a trap. The people who become millionaires maintain discipline at $250,000 and keep going. They treat it as a milestone, not a finish line. The $250,000 rule is the inflection point where wealth building shifts from grind to momentum. Below it, you are pushing the boulder uphill. Above it, gravity works in your favor. It is the moment when passive income becomes real, when compound interest becomes powerful, and when financial independence becomes visible. Here is your next step. Calculate how much you need to invest monthly to reach $250,000 in 10 years. If you are starting from zero, you need to invest about $1,600 per month. Automate that contribution immediately. Track progress monthly. Increase contributions annually. Avoid lifestyle inflation. The $250,000 rule is the threshold between hoping wealth building works and knowing it works.